Hey guys, I'm back. Okay everyone, we're back. Hopefully, electrician, your issue got fixed when I restarted. If you're back in, let me know. Hey electrician. Yeah, that was weird. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, that was... Yeah, we established it was weird. Well, you see, me and Nick did some maintenance on my stream. We were trying to get the chat box to work, but we couldn't figure it out. One of these days I will figure out how to get my chat overlay up. I might have to use a different program entirely. I might have to change my stream software from Streamlabs to get a chat overlay, because for some reason the chat overlay has stopped working for me for years and I haven't figured out why. Maybe my laptop is just not compatible. Yeah, I might switch to Streamlabs. I'll talk about it with Nick. I might upload all my information, export my information and assets so that I can transfer them. I mostly want to do it so that during the art streams, when people aren't on Twitch or YouTube or vice versa, I'm able to see the icons of where they're chatting from, because you can do that with a chat overlay. You can like see where people are chatting from, or so I've heard. And I think that might be beneficial for me to know, so I can know where my audience is coming from, you know? And we're also having issues with the subscriber label. So for the YouTube subscribers, I'm sorry that the label doesn't work. I can't figure out why, but it's supposed to display the names like with the Twitch chat. Me and Nick are in the process of figuring out how to make the YouTube label and the chat overlay to work. But just to let you all know that I see you, and I'm not ignoring the YouTube subscribers, you know. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, exactly. I'm hoping in the future to have the chat on the screen so that when people play it back, yeah, so that when people play it back, they'll be able to see everyone, what everyone's saying, so they can keep up with the conversation. I feel like that's one of like the what's holding my stream back a bit is sometimes we say a lot of out of context conversations, and sometimes I just say yeah to them or and I don't like elaborate. I try to read out the comments as best as possible, but sometimes I just go and that's like not enough to give people the full context of the conversation. You know what I mean? You do? And here I was debating whether or not I should hire someone from Fiverr to help me. Yeah. I used to use Stream Elements, I think, back in the day, too. So, I think that's also the, yeah, I think, yeah, me and Nick definitely need that resource. Thank you, Electrician. Because we tried to do it together when he was here, but it was difficult. We didn't have a lot of time because he had to leave in a couple of hours. You know? I use Streamlabs OBS. I used to use just Streamlabs back in the day, and then I used Streamlabs Elements. I sort of been flip-flopping between softwares, trying to figure out which best for me. And I really liked Streamlabs chat overlay back in the day, but it hasn't worked for me in years. Like I've tried to reactivate the widget, and even the preview just gives me like a black screen. So I hope in the future to be able to use it properly again. And another thing that doesn't seem to work for me with Streamlabs is chat alerts, like I think back in the day I used to have chat alerts for when people would follow me. It would display on the screen. But nowadays it doesn't. I don't know why. But me and Nick were trying to do maintenance on the stream, which is why I wasn't streaming. So we could figure it out, but we could never figure it out. So I'm like, I guess I'll have to continue streaming as is until we can figure it out. But here are the things I want to accomplish in the future. I want the YouTube label to work. I want the alerts to work. Like, I can see who's following and stuff when I'm looking at the Twitch chat, like I'm looking at it right now. But for some reason, I have the alerts on, and I have the alert box on, but it's not popping up. It's these weird little things that I have to deal with. But other than that, I love my setup. It's good. It took me years to figure out what the perfect setup was for me. I do kind of want to give my overlay a bit of a makeover. Like maybe just add like a nice little gold frame around my camera, or I don't know, just spruce it up a bit more. I don't want to change it too much, but I don't know, give it some pizzazz. But yeah, I hope to fix these minor little inconveniences that make it hard for me to stream sometimes. I think I used to have like the pop-up ping sound on, but it got a little annoying after a while. I know I can change the sound to whatever I want, so maybe next time, maybe like little fairy jingles or something. Like bring or something like that. I don't know, that might get tired too. It's a work in progress. Yeah. At first I thought Connor, I like dogs, but that would also get kind of annoying too. Plus I'm not sure if Brian would really like me using his voice as a follow alert. So there's that. I even thought about recording a voice bite of myself saying, "Thank you for following," or "Thank you for becoming a member of Ember," or something like that. "I hope you enjoy your stay at Camp Ember," or something like that. Yeah. I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. It's more of a cosmetic thing to have the chat alerts pop up. I don't think I really need it in my life, you know? It just makes it look pretty. Yeah. Not just that, but when I set up the chat overlay, I was using a completely different computer at the time. So maybe, like I've told people before, my computer is a dinosaur running Windows 10. So I think what's happening is that the version of Streamlabs doesn't compute with the processing power of my computer. So it might want to load the preview, but it can't. That's my guess. Because Nick said that my RAM was at 4, and he said it was supposed to be at like 8 or 16. So basically he's telling me I need to upgrade my RAM. I was thinking maybe doing Among Us this week again. I don't know, though. I kind of want to do Stray again because I enjoyed it a lot, but I kind of am overdue for a Kina or Detroit Become Human episode. So it's kind of up in the air what the game's gonna be. You should learn how to play Rocket League, Latrician. I know it looks hard, but most of the time it's just pushing a ball into a net. Yeah. I don't know though. I want to recommend Rocket League, but the player base is kind of toxic. I love playing Rocket League, but it can be kind of frustrating if you're new to the game, you know? Aww. Because me, Nick, and Thunder sometimes play on, I have my own club room. And, I guess call it the unofficial second Discord of the channel. Is the Rocket League club. And I figured if you need extra training or just want to goof off with the mutations on the ball in Rocket League, we could just play for a while. Because sometimes Nick and Thunder are busy hanging out with other people, and I don't really have a lot of other people to play with. I don't know. I want to do Gang Beast, but the last time me and Nick did Gang Beast, yeah, it's free to play now on all platforms. You can get Rocket League on Switch, on Xbox, on PlayStation, on PC. There is even a mobile game now called Rocket League Sideswipe, but I haven't really tried it yet. I'm afraid I might not like it. Yeah. In order to be able to join the Rocket League Club, you have to first be Epic or PlayStation friends with me, or Xbox friends, I guess now. And me, Nick, or Thunder could invite you to the club, and then you're in, basically. I was thinking about sending a link to you, but I didn't know whether or not you had Rocket League. So, now that I know that you do... Like, if you only feel like playing on stream, on the club room and not... Sometimes we play with online players a lot, and that can be kind of intimidating. So I don't know. Yeah. Just beware of the toxicity, you know, I've grown accustomed to ignoring the trolls when they happen, but sometimes they do get on my skin a little bit. I will admit that. You know what's funny is I wanted to stream. No, it's fine. I have my days where I'm not very good either. Exactly. That's mostly what me and Nick and Thunder are about when we play Rocket League. It's just sometimes we need an extra player, you know? Sometimes Nick or Thunder can't do it. I don't mind doing 1v1s. I've done them on stream before, but sometimes I'm like, I wish I could play Hoops or Snow Day instead or something, you know? And I might consider, okay, don't quote me on this, everyone, if you're watching back or whatever, but I might consider trying to stream Fortnite. I know, I told myself I would never do that again after I tried to play the game back in 2017. But now that I know that the Team Rumble mode exists, I didn't know that before. Actually, it's kind of a hilarious story how I streamed Fortnite for the first time. I tried it when the game first came out, and I didn't know you could silence yourself by joining a party on PlayStation. Otherwise, I would have joined Nick in chat or something. So when I was streaming, I was sharing my mic. Yeah. I do have a Steam. I just don't use it very much because, well, you know, my laptop is a dinosaur. But my previous laptop before that, it was pretty good at handling games for the most part. I hope to be able to play marble streams one of these days. But it doesn't look like my new laptop can handle that either. Yeah. One of these days I am gonna have a PC set up for games that I would prefer to play on PC. I've just been a console gamer most of my life, even with a gaming keyboard with like the little buttons, I might still use a console controller. That's what my dad does when he plays Rocket League. He uses a controller that he plugs into his computer. Oh, by the way, for my birthday, my sister gave me a D&D handbook and some character models, so I need to read up on that handbook so I know what I'm doing. Yeah. I mostly would want to do like Rocket League on overlay. The only reason why I probably want to do gaming streams on my laptop is so that I can have my overlay on my Yeah. Yeah. They always say, do you feel any different after you got older? And I'm just gonna tell you that 27 doesn't feel any different than 26. That's all I gotta say. Yeah. And don't you think I forget what year I'm turning next year. I am definitely gonna get a 28 stab wounds themed cake, even if the bakery at Safeway will think I'm weird. Why do you want a knife that says 21 stab wounds again? Because of a game? Okay. Oh, what am I saying? With how big the DBH fan base is, there was probably someone who ordered that before me. It feels good to be able to take my time with colorings, because lately it feels like I've been forcing myself to, like, rush through the colorings, you know? I feel like that's a while some of my streaming friends just sort of dipped, because I was pretty known for taking my time and really savoring the coloring, and I know numbers are not everything, and I should just focus. I think that's also one of the reasons. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. I don't want people to think all I do is complain about this, because I don't. Most of the time I'm skating and drawing up new stuff. I mean, I do kind of talk about it with Nick and Thunder sometimes, but imposter syndrome is real, okay, guys? It's not. There's nothing wrong with sharing your insecurities as long as you recognize that it's a silly fear that you need to get over, you know? Not like that, you know what I mean? You know, like, I need to remind myself why I do this. I do this for fun, and for archiving. Like, it's good to know what my art used to look like, so I know how I can grow, you know? By the way, electrician, you might have to send me your Twitch thingy again in a DM, because I really do want to follow you, or at least put you in my host list, because I really do want to watch you stream, because I really do like your artwork, so it'd be cool to be able to watch you work too. I really need a pencil sharpener. That's the one thing. I think I'm quirky when I put a lot of my new art supplies into a basket because I got tired of shuffling it around. Yeah. I can't believe we're not Discord friends yet. Because, like, sometimes when you ping people too much on the main thing, it might be annoying. I'm not saying that to make you think I'm annoyed by it. I'm saying other people might. What is with my phrasing today? I am so socially awkward. I'm sorry, electrician. You guys know what I mean. You know, you don't want to. For some people, it might be like 3 a.m. or something. So. Don't get me wrong, guys. Don't get me wrong, guys. Just to let you know that the Discord is available 24/7. You can post what you want, when you want, within reason. If it's too graphic, I might make, if people want to post more graphic stuff, I might make a NFW section for that. Where if people want that role, I can give it to them. Because some people just want some PG-13, you know, ish. Luckily, I haven't had that problem quite yet, as far as I know. I don't think no one's posted any memes that are too far out there. I've had to add a new rule recently because for some reason I keep getting promoters in my Discord, and so I told people. So the new Discord rule is to not private DM them without their permission, because I hate having to do that because I got kicked out of so many servers sometimes because people are so. Because they would have a huge rap sheet of rules that would be hard for me to keep up with because of my autism. So. That's why there's only 4 rules in the Discord so far. Because I don't want to, like, restrict people too much. But if we have to, we'll keep adding rules to the server. Some of them should be pretty, I'm just mentioning this because it's become a problem. Some of them shouldn't have to be said, you know, no sexism, no racism, no bigotry towards trans or gay people, because a lot of people in the server have disabilities or are in the spectrum in some way, so it's important that they don't feel prejudiced against. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm in like over 100, and sometimes it's hard to keep up with all the different rules. I got a warning the other day just for posting more than 3 pictures. But it's good. You know, it's all about. I understand why. You know, you gotta keep things in order, and you gotta make sure that everybody gets to be seen, and no one likes to have, like, you know. What I think is messed up is when you get kicked out and there's like no explanation or no warning. Like I've been kicked out for like with no explanation sometimes before, and I gotta admit that stings a little. But most of the time people give me a warning and I try to follow through with the warnings, you know. I kind of understand now that I'm a mod myself, and that now that I run my own server, I understand why there's so many rules. But some people just want a place to be themselves, you know. let me just make this clear so that people don't feel too nervous about joining. Everybody in our server is nice and is accepting of one another. There's no toxicity of any kind, and most of the time we're sharing memes or art or gaming. And I try to be there when I can, but due to me modding for Thunder and posting my artwork and doing chores around the house and taking care of the dogs and running the channel, I might be planning the videos. I might be a bit busy, but Nick and Thunder are always there to chat with the audience. But don't worry, I have been... Hello! Welcome. But don't worry, lately I've been a bit more active in the Discord server and stuff. Some days I'm more active than others. Like, I try to get a conversation going, but sometimes I know how it be, you know? I'm an introvert too. Sometimes starting a conversation is the hardest part. Like, sometimes I say, hey, how's it going? And I understand that sometimes people might be some busy, and I give them their space. And I'm just gonna say this about the server. You will never be kicked out for being too active or not active enough. I cannot stress how much I hate that. The only time you will ever be banned or kicked from the server is if you're DMing people without their permission about promotions and or harassing them, or if you are being a jerk. You know, no one wants to be in a server where someone's being mean. That's all I gotta say. In order to stay in our server, just don't be a jerk. Yeah. Yeah, glad I caught you in your live. I missed the last few. Oh, thank you. No problem. I haven't exactly been live all that much lately because I was cleaning my room. I was getting ready for Nick to visit me, and for my birthday, and I was trying to take a mental break really because I was starting to get overwhelmed. But I'm back now. Okay. No problem, electrician. And don't worry, I will get back to doing art and games a bit more regularly. Lately, I've kind of been trying to find myself in a way. Don't want to get too philosophical, but lately I've been trying to figure out what kind of art do I really want to do, and also I've been trying to get into skateboarding, and that is a time consuming to learn because you have to like do it every day. I've gotten pretty good at freestyle skating, not gonna lie. It's fun, and it's a good way to stay in shape, I'll tell you that. How many times I've come home from a skate session with just like sweat. But yeah, don't worry, if you missed the streams, they're available on YouTube and on Twitch. I archive everything. And I also post as many clips as I can. Sometimes I don't have enough time to clip my stream, but I try to put my stream immediately after as well. And I also have a Hover account. Hover is kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like TikTok for gamers, where they can like post their gaming clips, and if you have your Hover linked, you can watch the stream live from Hover. I don't know how it works still. I'm still learning how to use it. Yeah, I play Rocket League pretty frequently, Electrician. Even when I don't stream it, I do play it every week almost. Basically, with the amount of time I'm playing, you would think I'd be at least at Plat or Diamond by now, but I still am stuck at Gold. But that's okay, I mostly just do it for fun. I don't really care that much about the rank, to be honest with you. Sometimes when I watch Sunless Khan or Musty making fun of Golds, I'm like, haha, yeah, you're right, you suck. And then I move on. Yeah. Oh, by the way, when my parents were helping me clean out my room, they found my green glasses. Remember how I kept telling you guys about my second pair of glasses that I had lost within the first week of getting them? These are them. I'm not wearing my blue light glasses today because they were dirty, and I wanted to see if these were as bad as I remember. Because I remember one of the reasons why they got lost was because I didn't wear them enough. Yeah. Obviously, before I streamed, I ate some dinner, and I still had a Panda fortune cookie left out on the table from the other day. And I opened the fortune cookie, and I was like, okay, what does the fortune cookie tell me to do today? And it basically said go for it, so I did. I can't tell you exactly what I said or it won't come true. I wish I could show you the dolly images I created, because honestly, I think I created some gold mine worth of skull art. I know some people find the AI movement kind of cringeworthy, but I think it's kind of exciting, because like, now I can actually make landscapes. Do you know how hard backgrounds are for me? So it's nice to see, like sometimes it's hard to get what's in here onto the page, and so that's why I like to use Pinterest sometimes, or I like to look up some images for inspiration. So it's cool that I can just generate that kind of stuff now. And some of it definitely needs some photoshopping, because some of it you can tell it's a little bit fake, but the one thing that Dolly is not good at that I noticed is like combination art. Like, say you wanted like a strawberry skull, it would generate a skull with a bunch of strawberries. It wouldn't give you like a skull that is a strawberry. Because I wanted to do I wanted it to generate a sandcastle made out of crayons. Like it's like a crayon sandcastle. And maybe make it melty art while we're at it or something like that. I think this one's my favorite though. Hold on. You see that? Maybe if I lower the brightness level on my phone. So I typed in candle and paint palette and strawberry. This looks like what a romantic night with Bob Ross will probably look like. I mentioned this because I have my Bob Ross shirt on. And a lot of these I generated using emojis. So like I did like flame, skull, wave, candle, you know, and it created stuff like this. It's hard to believe that some of these you can tell they're AI generated art because they look a little wonky in places, but some of them I'm like, are you kidding me? If I didn't generate this myself, I would think that it was like a painting someone did. Like this one. Some people are worried that it's gonna take our jobs away, but I honestly think it's a good opportunity to use it as a reference point. Like, I have this idea for Skull, and I want it to be surreal, but what do I want it to look like? And now suddenly you can like bring it to light and be like, okay, all I have to do is replicate that. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they really will take over. I don't know what my obsession with skulls were today, specifically. Like this doesn't look like AI art to me, but it is. It's like crazy what I was able to create with this thing. Bulba skull is probably my favorite though. Look at that. I mostly want to use it as like a reference point. I kind of want to redraw them and maybe change up the colors a bit, even though technically they are still my art. I just generated them. But it would be cool. This was not an AI generation. This literally came from my brain. But you can imagine what would happen if I typed this in. Actually, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's mess around with Dolly a little bit. I don't have access to Dolly 2 yet, unfortunately, but I'm on the wait list. I put myself on the wait list so I could use it as a reference thing in the future. So, water wheel house with in a fire world. Or no, lava world, yeah. Lava world. I should have just said Mustafar. That's basically what I described. I bet you it's just gonna be a bunch of blobs because I'm not specific enough. That is a good point. I could have said that. Skull theme, skull shaped strawberry. I didn't think about that. I just put in. I was watching Jazz's video, and he basically, when he did his Dolly video, he found out someone made Dolly artwork using emojis, and that's what I was kind of messing around with today. I did like a person holding a pen, a picture, a crayon, and a skull, and it generated artwork that looked hand-drawn using crayon or colored pencil, and I'm like, that's amazing. Because, you know, sometimes for us artists, it's, especially people in the spectrum, it's hard to get stuff from our brain onto a piece of paper. Like, sometimes the blank page is very intimidating. Like, sometimes we'll stare at it for days and just be like, what am I gonna do? You know? And so having this tool is sort of, I see it as a tool, like as a way of saying, hey, suddenly something that is hard for me to articulate, something that I want artistically, suddenly I can generate it and I can redraw it and it's there, you know? I don't know if I'm explaining this right, but I feel like lately it's been harder for me to get my ideas on a page, and I use this as a tool to get myself further, in a way. Actually, wow. I mean, some of these still look a little wonky, but here's what we got. I don't know if you can see that, but here, maybe I can try turning off the lights. You see that? Yeah, me too. Like, I've had that feeling for the longest time. Basically, June and January were probably the worst months for me when it came to art. And I can't for the life of me figure out why. Like, I just had this feeling that my artwork just wasn't good. And I guess it translated to the actual coloring streams. So I'll just share these on Discord with you. I want to share my favorite ones, though. I like that one, even if the water wheel's a little wonky. Ooh, this one's more of a minimalistic. I like it. I should say, in the style of Bob Ross. Please look good, please look good. I want it to look good so badly. I need a fiery cabin in the style of Bob Ross in my life. Please look good. Thank you, electrician. I'm glad that it's looking good as well. I feel really good about this one. I think it's because I actually wanted to color this one. I think sometimes I rely too heavily on letting my audience decide what I should color. Because sometimes I'm in the mood for a specific art page or art that I want to do, but everybody goes against what I would have picked, and I just sort of go with it. There's gotta be a balance between what the audience wants and what I want, I think. Oh my god. This is freaking cool. Oh my god. I mean, some of it... You can tell that Dolly got a little bit confused. What if I say lava? House in lava. For me, a lot of people, I think people spend too much time on there's 4 different types of art block to me. There's where you don't have enough ideas. 1, you don't have time to work on your ideas. 2, where you have where you work overtime and you don't have enough time to do artwork, so you just do a line a day. 3, when you have too many ideas and you can't organize your thoughts into actual lines. And 4, you just don't have any. So I definitely fall under the 3rd one, where I have way too many ideas and I don't know how to articulate them. And that's why I got really excited when I found out about the AI generation. I hated the idea of NFTs because not only were people benefiting off of fugly looking monkeys, but they were also stealing basically there's no art being stolen from AI generated art because it's something that didn't really exist previously. But for NFT art, a lot of NFT people stole some of my art friends' art, and I got really upset when I found out about those each and every time. I'm sorry. I was interested in going back to DeviantArt for a while, maybe, to get back to my roots, but when I found out that DeviantArt was dipping in NFTs, I was like, forget it. They might steal my art. You know? And I'll say this once and I'll say it again. If you see any of my artwork on an NFT site, it is stolen. And I know that NFTs got crashed, but some people are still doing them. So be careful. Watermark all your artwork, guys. Stay safe out there. Yeah. That's good to know. Honestly, one of the reasons why I stopped using DA, because it got painful, because I took a screenwriting class And I used to think that my writing was so good, and a lot of people would say my artwork is really good, my writing was really good, but then when I went into a screenwriting class, a lot of my classmates said a lot of my writing didn't make sense, and it sort of disencouraged me from continuing my writing. But I think I'm starting to get ideas again. You know how I see it? I see Dolly as sort of an art prompt, inspiration thing. You know, like there are websites that are called inspireme.com where it's like, tell me what to draw. That's how I see it. That's how I want to use it. Yeah. It's not just that, but it got painful to use because I used to write my stories there. So if you want to catch up to the latest chapter of Yearly Village or the Creation of Fire before I update it sometime in this century, they're all there in a folder. In fact, I drew Fire Crystal, the mascot for my channel, so much. She has her own folder in my DeviantArt. Believe me, yeah. That's true. Sometimes I really miss writing, particularly that DBH one-shots I was doing. It was for no one commissioned me to do it. I went through a coven phase where I wrote for RK800, Connor, and Gavin. I know that pairing sounds a little ridiculous, knowing I mostly did it because of the bromance comment that you can unlock, and also from the fact that I'm a sucker for jerks getting redemption arcs. I like that trope where they realize that they were wrong and that they want to work on themselves, and I feel like that's what Gavin would be like post a peaceful revolution. At least that's what I think. Or that's what I want to believe, And I don't know. Mostly it happened due to really well-written fanfiction. Like before, I used to scoff at the pairing going, this pairing doesn't make any sense. But when you actually read a decent fanfiction, it can make you want to root for a pairing, and I'm like, my god, I think these two might actually work. Especially since it might annoy Hank, and that dynamic of Hank having to be around Gavin all the time would just be hilarious. like the annoyed father-in-law to the son-in-law type dynamic that I can't help but love. And I love the concept of regular Connor finding upgraded Connor or RK900 after the revolution and just like adopting him as his older brother. I just love that. Yeah. That's true. I honestly think that if there was a second game, like I've brought this up before, it would either be set in a different town, like Detroit become, or New York become human, or something like that. Like, it would probably be in a different town, because replaying the game, Connor says it started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. And so that's what I think would happen if David Cage decided to do another game. It would probably be in another town, or it would be a prequel. It'd be kind of cool to have a prequel of playing as younger Hank during his arrest with the Red Ice event. Although it would kind of be less thrilling because you kind of would know how the game ends, I guess. Because you can't have an ending where Hank dies because then he wouldn't be in Detroit. So it'd be very complicated to make it a story-based game and still have Hank there. You know what I mean? So it gets complicated. I kind of want there to be a prequel game with Gavin or Kamsky, too. Like, am I just pitching ideas of how Detroit can continue? I guess so. Another would be after the game, after the Peaceful Revolution, with it just being a detective game with Hank and Connor where they solve various cases that leads up to a big case, kind of like the first game, except I don't know what the new case would be. Yeah. I guess it would be like androids are free now, but now they have to figure out where to put them and what kind of jobs they want to have. Kind of similar to Falcon and the Winter Soldier with that whole global placement act thing. I don't know. Yeah. It would be Hank and Connor. And then if they wanted RK900 to be a playable thing in the game, I guess RK900 and Gavin. I still want them to be partners, but I'm not so sure about the romantic pairing of them. Mostly because they probably had like one scene together or something. I've seen the one scene and it is kind of funny, but I don't know. It's hard because good writers make you want them to be together, because I watch the Detroit fan movies and they're really good. So it's hard, you know? This is why when people sometimes complain that a couple doesn't have enough time on screen to be well developed, I sometimes quote the quality over quantity type thing. Like, some of my favorite couples, they didn't really, because some of them are in an animated movie, some of them didn't even get to kiss. Because some adults think that yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they free all the androids that were like deactivated or were about to be in development in the revolution. And Connor being the younger brother or older brother. Some people see him as the older brother. And when people go, but Connor is so much smaller, and I'm like, hello, Isabella and Elisa from Encanto. It blew my mind when I found out that Isabella was the older one. I don't know why I need to re-examine my biases when it comes to sibling size. You know? Sure, electrician. I'm mostly using this magenta color because I ran out of brown. And I think it's actually kind of working. It looks pretty cool. I'll stick with it. If I do it lightly, it will kind of look brownish. These have been Kira coloring tricks, number 2, or 500. I just want to play another DBH game, let's be honest. I know some people think that the game ended pretty good and stuff. I don't know. There are like 40 endings, and I think because the first game was such a massive undertaking, there were like 47,000 lines and animations made. So it would be a lot to do another one. And also, if they do like a Life is Strange situation where the second one has nothing to do with the first one, I think I'd be a little sad to have like a new cast and new characters. But I think that's where they might most likely would go if they did. Yeah, that would be cool too. I want to know Lucy's backstory. I know I mentioned that on the last stream too. Lucy freaking fascinates me as a character, because she like touched Marcus and she was able to like read into his soul. Was she like a psychic or a psychiatrist or a therapist, or did she get a virus or something that gave her that power? I'm just so curious about her. I think she was a therapist. I want to know more about her, you know? Like, how did she get that gaping hole in her head? Why did she go deviant? Did her owner just let her go? Or was she an escapee from a Detroit store? Did she even have an owner to begin with? I want to know these things. You know? You know, there's some background characters that I feel like... Okay, this is gonna be messed up. You're gonna think I'm messed up, and you're gonna think... No way, that would be freaking... But like a Five Nights at Freddy's, or like a, like... Twisted... Like Bendy and the Ink Machine type situation, where we find out more about Slacko. Because, like, I don't know, I just think that it would make a good horror game, at least. It's set in the DBH universe. Like, I think it would make a good twisted villain story or something. I don't know. Maybe he, like, worked in a CyberLife factory and got tired of basically giving life to the robots that had stolen a lot of jobs from his friends and family, so he decided to do experiments on them instead. And he got like all twisted and evil, and he lost his job because even the most anti-android worker at the factory thought he was twisted or something. I don't know. Maybe that's too dark. Something like the Quandary or Van Adam or something in the Detroit Become Human universe would just be like, but like with Slocko as the bad guy or the protagonist. Sort of like a Joker situation where you don't know what is real and what isn't or something. It would just be, I don't know. I think I've gotten too twisted. I do not like Slocko as a character. I hate him, and I hate what he did to Kara, but usually there's a reason for somebody to act like that, and they didn't really give him a reason. They just wanted somebody evil for somebody to, like, get away from. I think they alluded to the fact that he had a dream at some point, but it got taken away. Because he basically said that's what you do when you dream. You lose what you dream or something. Like, his evil monologue implied that he had a dream at some point, that androids took it away or something. Maybe he wanted to be a rock star or something? I don't know. Just, or maybe he had like a crush or something, but she fell in love with an android and he didn't like that or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to bounce around ideas. I really should pitch yeah. I really should pitch some of this to Quantic Dream. Because it might get picked up, I don't know. I think David Cage said when the fans asked for another game, he said if he had a decent storyline to work with, that there might be a possibility. Yeah. That might have been. A part of me wants to create a theory channel just so I can talk about my Slocko or Kamsky theories. Because honestly, some of them are a bit of a reach, but are plausible. I love the idea of Gavin being Kamsky's half-brother, but a lot of people just like that, have adopted that just because they look similar, and I'm like, of course they look similar. They're played by the same person, but I still like that idea, and I even used it in some of my fics as well. But that really does create a bit of a complicated history for Gavin when it comes to, like, androids, if that would be the case. I know that some of these characters were just meant to be obstacles or just, like, minor characters, but sometimes fans cling to those type of people. Even though I know Gavin's an asshole, I can't help but love him a little bit. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just Neil Newbon's performance as Gavin. I don't know what it is. A lot of the people in this fandom's like, he might be an asshole, but he's our asshole. And I'm like, but why? Oh, itchy. I need a brown. I also love the headcanon of, as someone who is autistic and does a lot of STEM stuff, like twisting my pencil or tapping my foot, I'm in full support of Connor being autistic. But here's the thing, like, was it his software instability? Did they just sample brainwaves from an autistic person to calibrate Connor or something? I just don't know how an autistic robot would, like, be possible. I honestly think Data from Star Trek is also autistic. And that's not a bad thing. You know, there are lots of benefits to being like us. Obviously there's a spectrum, and if you're... I also think Ralph might be autistic as well, because he often talks in first person, and a lot of people in my I know we all like to laugh at Group for only being able to say I am Group, but there were literally people in my special ed class as a kid that could only say their name. Like, there was this classmate that I had named Jessa. She couldn't say anything else but Jessa, and sometimes it was hard to understand what she wanted. So I got really good at picking up what she was pointing at, or what she was doing with, like, I got pretty good at watching her body language, you know, and we became friends despite her language barrier. I still liked her a lot. She was really cool. And she was really creative. She drew a lot. So, I kind of see Ralph as well. Other than that, I don't see anyone else being like that. But here's the thing, the autistic spectrum is different for everybody. Sometimes people who act completely normal you would never guess is autistic, so sometimes I go, maybe Marcus would fall under it too? Because he has that good art ability, but I'm like, people can be good at art and not be autistic, so it's really hard to, like, tell. I think the main fan canon is Connor being autistic and Ralph, not Marcus, and I think that makes more sense. But yeah, I'm glad I'm able to get back to streaming and just relaxing and stuff. Starting today or maybe tomorrow. It might take me about a week, maybe in a few months, to really stop talking about about the number anxiety and just focus on the art and the gaming. Because I know that's what you guys really want. You guys want me to be mentally well so I can stream more. And so do I, you know? I'm not gonna let my imposter syndrome stop me, you hear me? I'm a good artist, I think. At least that's what people tell me. And I should believe it more. Yeah, Pearl. Wanna say hi to everyone? Come here. Say hi, Pearl. Say hi, Pearl. High five. That's not a high five. High five. Good girl. Okay. Fine. Oh, and I'm slowly trying to figure out how to upload and figure out what the stream tiers are gonna be, and the colors and the emotes. Don't worry, one of the reasons why I haven't uploaded the emotes onto the Twitch chat yet is because I don't know if I have the original files, and I have to find the original icons that I made and resize them again. So I resized them for Discord emotes, but I think Discord emotes are a different size than Twitch emotes. So I'll have to do more research. But eventually we will have emotes on the chat. Yeah, she is really cute. And really well behaved most days. There are days when she likes to get into the trash, but other than that, she's pretty well behaved. She's so on all the time, though. She, even when it's 3 a.m., because she's part Schnauzer and part Border Collie, she is really energetic and needs a lot of attention. But I do like hanging out with her. She's the best doggy in the world. Aren't you, Pearl? Ooh. was cool. It's cool to talk about DBH theories and stuff like that with you. That's what I like to do on YouTube a lot. I like to watch iceberg videos and theory videos and stuff like that. And Reddit, YouTube stuff. Sometimes I need a good meme to get through the day, you know? That's the problem with getting new pencils, colored pencils. Eventually, the colored pencil you're using goes dull, and then what? Then you have to go on a scavenger hunt for the same color. And hope that the color is not dull. I just need a brown for a little bit longer. I'm really digging into the detail of this cabin. I feel like this definitely has to be a print at a con. Because of all the work I'm putting into it, I might as well make it a print. I think that's the hard part about being an artist, is deciding which ones are better for a print and which ones aren't. Because I was like telling my family, yeah, I'm gonna make a print of everything. Because you never know who's gonna want what. I should start opening commissions because I'm broke, but I'm afraid that I'm gonna disappoint people if it doesn't turn out the way that they want. You know? That pressure. During my break, I found myself listening to Surface Pressure a lot because I can identify with it as a YouTube art, as a social media artist. I feel like there's a lot of pressure to post and to like always be working. That's why I can identify with Louisa. I always feel like I need to be the strong one, the one that keeps going. Okay, I think all we have to do is fill in the lava parts with black, I think. I might make the ones in front a more darker brown color, because I want to like add a little bit of like some like glow effect over here, because I looked at some volcanic rock and some of it has like little like lava veins inside of them. But like some, I'm like, just let it be like a lava blob. Because I'm getting, like, most people are gonna pay attention more to the cabin. At least that's what I hope.
The lights were on, and I thought you might be home. I wasn't sure.
This is another reason why I wanted the darker brown or something, so that when I did the explosion of the lava rocks, it didn't get like cover it over. Let me just do this. Is this what a Bob Ross painting looks like in the Lord of the Rings universe? I guess so. Just a hellish landscape. Thank you, electrician. Nick was supposed to be here, but I guess he fell asleep. I'm glad I'm not completely alone. I'm sure he didn't mean to fall asleep. I guess he was just more tired than I thought. My hope is that my work doesn't look like an AI generated art. I'm just kidding. Some of them look really cool. I'm not dissing them because I've been using them too a little bit. Mostly for art prompts. I have to keep reiterating that I'm still 100% creating my own artwork. I might just use Dolly every once in a while for inspiration. That's all. And if people are interested in seeing the actual prompts in with the post of the artwork, I guess I'll do it, but only if people really ask for it. Okay, so I think for the rest of it, I can just take a red marker and fill in the background. So here it is. And you want to add some gold into the rocks so that you see them a little bit better without hopefully poking a hole in them. And ta-da! Anyway, to the next piece. I think I'm gonna probably do something small, something that won't take a long time. Because as much as I love doing these like landscape pieces, they can take up a long time in the stream. That's why I tend to just do solid backgrounds, because it's just easier. Okay, time to see if this will work now. I think it did something. I got a UV light, so I'm just trying to see if it will work now. It better freaking work this time. I need to go get some water and a paper towel. I'll be right back. Excuse me, bro. Excuse me, baby. I need to use a cup. Girl. Girl. This is still very highly experimental. I don't know if I got the right kind of light, but supposedly when I shine the light onto the paint, it's supposed to do something. I did see some kind of reaction. And I think I saw something. We'll never know if it actually works until I turn off the lights. I'll keep shining the UV light on it and see if it actually works. Charge. I hope it's like an instant thing. I hope I don't have to like do it for like hours and hours. I think it's supposed to work immediately as soon as I shine a light on it. Maybe I should have gotten like bars of UV light so I could just charge it during the day and not have to worry about whether or not the glow-in-the-dark paint is charged. I'm still sort of learning how to use this paint. Even if it doesn't glow in the dark, at least we have some pretty cool neon gumball machine lava lamp art. That's cool. Shine the light a little bit closer though. It's kind of hard to see. Go. Yeah. Even if it doesn't glow in the dark, it will still look cool, at least. I'm just trying to fill the spaces in between because I have an idea of what color I want the bubbles to be. Okay, let that set for a second while we go and get the other colors. Oh, here's the purple. I was looking for you. Ideal on most surfaces. Use UV lamp or sunlight for fast intense charge. Recommend to be using with a black light or LED light for hard to wash on skin and clothing after drying. Clean up with water and soap before drying. Okay. I definitely do not want this to get on my clothes. So I'm going to be extremely careful then. I want to make sure that the consistency and the glow is in effect, because before I do the skateboard, I want to make sure that I know it can actually glow in the dark. Because I want a glow in the dark skate deck. Oh yeah, it's working. I can see the green. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's amazing. Sorry, my light is too bright. I might have to turn it down so you guys can see it now. Okay. You see that? Oh my god. Yes. It's working. Wow. I did it. I got it to work. Hallelujah. I definitely just spray this afterwards so I can seal it. Because, oh my god, that's gonna be so cool to have on a Comic Con. I want to do a limited run of glow-in-the-dark prints. Because I think those would sell like hotcakes. Look at that. Woo! I can't help it. I just want to look at it all day. So cool. Okay, now we gotta charge the blue or purple or I think it's pink, but I don't know how long I have to charge it for. It just says to use UV light for fast charge. I guess I have to hold it for like 5 minutes or something. I think that's how long I held it for the green. I think having the light on actually helped charge it faster. So maybe I should turn the light back up. I don't know, it doesn't seem like the purple is really charging that fast. I think I might have to turn the light back up. Alright, I'm turning the light back up. I think it needs to be charged more with more light. I swear that the frickin' water's gonna glow in the dark now, I bet. That'd be frickin' hilarious. Excuse me. Okay, let's see if it worked. Let me turn down the light again. It should be charged now. So I have to keep getting up and moving and stuff. It's gonna be part of the process for the neon streams. I'm just gonna put the light trigger right here so I can get to it. So you don't have to keep watching my torso go up and down. The purple is definitely more muted than the yellow. The yellow really... I guess it's more of a green. Yeah, it's green. Alright, so... I don't think the rest of it needs to be glow in the dark. Just the, like, actual lava lamp part. Unless you want me to, like, go all out on it. I kind of just wanted this part to be glow in the dark. I thought about going over the cabin with orange light. So that only the, like, lava parts glow in the dark. But that might be a bit extreme. I'm gonna turn the headlights back on. I'm gonna give that time to dry. And then probably just Sorry I'm not talking that much during this one. I'm just trying to make sure that I know what I'm doing because, like I said, lately my colorings have been a bit much to be desired, so I want to make sure that I'm satisfied with this one. Paint is tricky because I have to let this dry, but at the same time I can't just let the other part of it sit. No chewing. Pearl, no chewing. Pearl, stop chewing. Hey. Don't chew on yourself like that. You want to keep your pretty fur, don't you? You want to keep your pretty fur? Yeah? Like how she pops up. She's like, peekaboo. Peekaboo. Mm-hmm. Get down. Good girl. Ooh. Yeah, she's pretty cute. Normally I try to like have variety in colors, but sometimes it's good to work with what I already got on my desk. This reminds me of one of those old fancy gumball machines from the 50s. How everything had to look extravagant and like classy, even the candy machines. And then you have like a lava lamp in it. I don't have enough curly cues to go with this. I think I need like a silver or something to put like little swirls around it. I know, you keep asking me that. I really need to start getting glitter pens, huh? That's on my to-do list, I guess. I keep forgetting. Sorry, electrician. I said I would get gel pens. I will at some point. Because I do use a lot of, like, metallics and stuff. So it would be nice to have some glitter pens to do, like, fancy detailing. Like, curly cues and stuff like that. Yeah. The Getty roll has some. Thanks for the tip, electrician. I think it's good to know what to get because sometimes I'm like, there's like hundreds of brands and I'm just trying to clean up the paint job a little bit. It's a little sloppy. Oh my god, my hand is glowing in the dark. I got it on my hand. Did it get any on my clothes? Nope. This paint just basically goes where it wants to go. It's like watercolor almost. Can't really control glow-in-the-dark paint, I guess. It just goes where it wants to go. Wow. Cool. Green is definitely powerful. I'm not getting much glow from the pink or the purple. But we have a couple of options here. We can leave it as is, or we can add a background. If I add a background, it probably won't be glow in the dark though. Because I kind of want the focus of the glow in the dark part to be on the lava lamp of the gumball machine. So that when it goes like this. So cool. See if I can get a good color. Yeah, this bright pink might work. Or maybe we should have something darker, like a dark blue. It's hard to decide. Yeah, let's go with the dark blue. That way it will kind of contrast with the dark. Oh yeah, I forgot. I used up most of the blue. Good thing I am obsessed with getting markers, otherwise I'd be upset I can't continue. Oh, that would have been cool. Maybe next time, Electrician. I definitely think this should be a series, now that I got the pens to work. And each and every time I can get better at adding more, at adding the paint, because like this was just like an experiment to see how much paint it would take to make it look, you know, lava lampy. Because I guess I could add the glow-in-the-dark blue on top of it. Okay, I think I have a glow-in-the-dark blue. I could add it on top of the Sharpie, and it could... Maybe I could add the stars in the edited version. Because I kind of want to see what that would look like now. And don't worry, as soon as the paint dries, I'll go back and clean up the line art a little bit. But first I gotta spray the paint down so that it gets protected from washing away or wearing out. And then of course, this is where my signature will go, right in this box over here. Maybe I might make my signature glow. That'd be cool. And that way, even if they remove the watermark, they try to remove the watermark, it will just glow in the dark anyway. It won't work digitally, obviously. I think the tricky part to taking a picture of this is being able to take a picture of it in the dark mode. Because I need to have a good light level where you can capture the glow but not have to turn the headlights back all the way on. I think I could still do the star thing by like putting the dot of green on top of it, maybe, but the stars probably won't show up on unless it's like glow in the dark though. You know what's weird is that the camera is showing it as way more like neat in the gumball machine than it actually is. Like parts of it is kind of blobby. This is why I like to get pens with the big heads, because it's less of an arm workout. I'm like, ooh, I'm tired and all I'm doing is doing Sharpie. I wonder what would pop up if I tried to put this in Dolly, because Remember how I told you that it has a hard time with combination art? So, like, if I said a lava lamp inside of a gumball machine, what would it do? Probably just a blob. Or it would try to put the lava lamp in, like, on top of the gumball machine, probably. I don't know, though. I thought that it would mess up the fire wheel one that I just did, but it did a pretty good job. So, I wish I could show you, but wow. I didn't even get to see the new results that I typed in. I like that one. Like, I feel like part of the, like, problem with Dolly is that sometimes it looks like it has, like, a resolution problem. Like, if I were to resize these, I bet they'd be a bit clearer. Yeah. Let's see, let me do the background, and then I guess I could add the star shapes using the paintbrush. Okay, let's do that. I might need a new brush though, because it's mixed in with the purple. I don't know, let's see, is it clean enough? Okay. You need to add more. Okay. There you go, there's your stars. I know they kind of just look like green dots, but let's dim the lights a bit. If I bring it closer, you guys might be able to see it better. The light. Camera. There you go, Patrician. There's your stars. Actually, it looks pretty neat. Looks very alien. I'm almost expecting to hear the Ben 10 theme playing right now. Don't say it. It's copyrighted. Cartoon Network going after me with pitchforks. Actually, bringing up Cartoon Network makes me want to try Multiverses. I heard it's free to play, and I kind of want to play it, but I kind of want to wait until the hype dies down because I'm afraid it's going to be too popular. You know what I mean? Like, I'm afraid people are not going to watch me, like, when they can easily watch, Mr. Beast play it. I don't know why I thought Mr. Beast specifically. I just want to try to make it look more circular and less blobbish. But this paint is very thick. And it, like, wants to be blobby for some reason. But other than that, I love this paint. Like, I love that it actually glows. Because, like, some of the reviews are like, we couldn't get it to glow. Well, I need a UV light. And I need to lay down and shut my eyes for a year. Because I just shine light into my eyes infinitely. Alright. So I'm going to do my signature. I don't know how long these dry, but basically consider the stream, I don't know. I need to do an experiment. I need to, like, do a painting and then put a timer or an hourglass and see how long it took it to dry. Because, like, I can tell you right now, this is not dry yet. So I have two options. Yeah, we bled through a little bit, but... Oh yeah, did I ever show you my balloon dog pool floaty? This was really hard to draw, by the way. I know it doesn't look like it, but the pool floaty was really hard to get right. I got plenty of drawings for next week, but basically this stream is done because I can't move forward without, like, having the paint stick to pages, basically. I know, because every time I try to paint in my regular sketchbook like this, it always ends up sticking to the pages. I need to learn how to get canvas like a regular person. But here we go. In this corner, we have the fire wheel piece. I was really happy with this one. I think it's gonna be a big one. Yeah? Oh my gosh, I want one. I know that there's like a balloon dog robo pet, and I kind of want to get it, but it looks expensive. I think his name is like Squishy or something like that. So, thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you guys next time for more art, games, and creativity. I'm your host, Kiralee McKenzie, aka FireCrystal92 Art. I do art and games, and I will post these as soon as possible. Any and all alterations will be done in PixArt, mostly for lighting or, to sharpen it a bit more if I feel like it's a little flat still. Other than that, what you see is what you get, basically, for my art. I hope now that I've completed 2 sketchbooks in like a month, I should have enough material to last me a while without having to take a break now. Unless you guys want me to take another break. I could always use more. Believe me. Until then, probably Among Us or Stray or something like that this week. I kind of want to continue Stray for at least like 3 episodes, because from what I hear it's kind of a short game. So I don't think it will take me 3 episodes. I think it might take me like 7, but still. I heard it's a relatively short game, so I don't have to drag it out like I did with Kina and Ghost of Tsushima, which I still have to complete too. I have a really bad habit of starting story games and not completing them. I think the only one that I completed all the way through was Detroit. Like on stream. I've obviously completed some off stream, but you know what I mean. And then I'm going to leave this to dry. In the meantime, I streamed 1 hour in the last stream, and then I streamed 3 hours on this one, so that means I streamed for 4 hours. No wonder why it's hard to keep my eyes open. So this is my new sketchbook. It's kind of a generic one I got at Walmart. You don't want to see that unless you do. Look, guys, I know I don't skip leg day, but don't want the focus to be on my leg. I can turn off the art cam now. I need to start doing that. I have a habit of not turning off my cameras unless at all. Nope, that's my face cam. I need that. Okay. So, ideally, hopefully, maybe sometime this century, I will have the chat overlay in place so that if people are talking on YouTube and on Twitch at the same time, I'll be able to see what people are talking about. Supposedly on Streamlabs, it will show an icon of who's talking where. And I need that for the art stream specifically, because the art streams are the only ones where I multi-stream. I don't know how to multi-stream on a console. I'm sure there's a way, but in the meantime, the chat overlay is embedded in PlayStation, which is mostly why I use PlayStation. I'm guessing there's a chat feature for Xbox too. I kind of wanted to do Slayer, like the old multi-bash episodes I used to do, but I don't know, I'll have to talk about it with Nick. Maybe he'll still want to do the episode even if we weren't in person. I kind of wanted to do the stream in person for old time's sake, because he wanted to visit me, but he basically forced me to take a break. He basically took my phone and locked it in a locker so that I wouldn't post or stream. He's like, you need a break. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't post that much, and I wanted to have fun on my birthday. And he was only visiting for a week, so anyway, I can barely see straight anymore, and no wonder why. It's like 4 a.m. So I need to start clipping the stream and then going to sleep, and then at least take a nap. And then I should be up around, I don't know, 2 to 3 p.m. maybe. Maybe I might be up sooner, but expect the artwork around that time. That's usually when I post my artwork. I don't know why 2 or 3 specifically, but it just seems to be the time I do it. Until then, I hope you create and inspire and live for what you do never retires. I will start posting regularly again. So, about every 2 to 3 days. I don't post every single day of the week. But I try to post the majority of the week. Till then, I should stop rambling. Right. Actually, let's see who's online. Is there anybody online that I can raid or post before we go? I know I tend to drag out my outros sometimes, especially when I'm tired. Not really. Hold on, let me check. Nope. We can go to the art section though. I'm sure there's somebody new we can host for the day. I do like to support my fellow artists, even though I haven't done much of that lately because I've been trying to focus more on my mental health a little bit. But I will try to do more art shares again. I don't know whether or not people like me doing those or not. That's the thing. I guess what matters most is I enjoy doing them. And I do. I like networking and meeting new people. Man, so many talented people. Hard to decide. Let's do this April person. She's doing a tiger. That's cool. Anyway, I'll see you guys on Wednesday or I guess today's Wednesday. I'll see you guys for Thursday for gaming, because I like to do a gap day in between the art and the gaming, so that I can... Why? What? Uh-oh. My mouse is... Okay, time to do it the old-fashioned way then. Come on. My mouse froze or something. Thank you for joining me, electrician. And thank you to all of those who stopped by. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for supporting me on my art and game videos and on social media. If you want to follow my artwork off stream, I am on Twitter, Instagram. I am on Tumblr technically, but I haven't posted in a while. Because I think the last thing I posted was like a Moon Knight fan art. I want to use Tumblr more, but we also have a Discord server where other people in our community share their art. So feel free to share yours. I do look at them. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I do look at them throughout the week, and I'm very impressed by what I see. You are all very talented. Anyway, I'll see you around.